Reading Rooms is a mobile shared reading project. It's delivered by volunteers who the Verbal Arts Centre train, and they get accredited level 2 training. Our volunteers are right across Northern Ireland, up in the northwest and in Belfast, and as far away as Cookstown, Strabane and Uri as well. We would work with groups all out and about in the community, sometimes on board our bus, and sometimes we would go to the group and we'd work out of a day centre or a school or a community hall or wherever they happen to meet. We have been working with the Now project in Belfast, which is a group that works with adults with learning disability to support them into training and education, and just to help them sort of just participate more fully in society. The Now project, we have been doing a once a month outdoor alfresco reading room all across Belfast since May, so this is our 5th session with them. Now Project have been asked to take part in a project with Stormont, with Community Connect, all about, I suppose, engagement with politics and with community activism and civic pride. And they have come up to Stormont to launch that today. So we have come with them and we've done some reading all about politics and about ideas and about how you release something into the community and you see how it grows.
We read a children's book, a picture book called Cyril in the House of Commons. Which is actually very interesting for me. I know nothing about UK governance at all, as you can probably tell from my accent. And it was, I don't know, it's a story of an 8-year-old boy who goes to the House of Commons and kind of he has the ability to change things, so he kind of plays with them, turns members into dogs or into balloons and things like that. And then when we were down in the Glen, we wrote a poem called The Kite.
Community Connect contacted me really they're doing engagement work out in the community, so I had done a piece of work with them a year or two ago with Kidnap Wednesday, which is a group that now support adults with learning disabilities, and it's a social forum. So we had done a piece of work around the jam card a couple of years back, and then Community Connections got involved again and had asked, we were actually hoping to develop a programme of training over this next year. Where I'd connected in with the reading rooms is I'd been doing a piece of work with reading rooms over this last couple of months, and we were doing alfresco reading out in the parks over Belfast, really community engagement. So I contacted reading rooms and asked would they come up and open up the dialogue with my group so I can really work with them and develop a programme that we're going to link in with Community Connect.
We always describe reading rooms as being like a swan on the water. Whenever you see it sort of in progress, it looks really simple and really beautiful, but underneath the swan's feet are going really, really fast. And the reason for that is all the work that's going on in the background. So today we're actually training volunteers in Belfast as well. They undergo a 3-day training process, which is delivered by myself and by Sinead Devine, who is our project manager. That's all accredited through the Open College Network Northern Ireland. So there is a whole accreditation process and a quality assurance bit that goes with that. We recruit volunteers through word of mouth, but also through Volunteer Now, Community NI, Community Arts Partnership and the Northwest Volunteer Centre up in Derry as well. They all come along, share their love of reading. They do a lot of the travelling. The volunteers are the reason our project is such a success. Then my job is to go around the different groups and link them up with a volunteer and then organise something that makes the project a bit special for them and tailored to what their group needs and what they want in order to participate.
I kind of got involved by accident. I'm a PhD student, I'm studying community arts, so I'd found information on reading rooms online. This is when it was only in Derry, and I'd emailed Sinead, who's in charge of reading rooms in Derry, asked her if I could just do the training for, my own personal edification and research, and she told me they were going to start a Belfast program in a few months, put me in touch with Maeve, and I ended up on the first training they did in Belfast.
How did you get involved in this group, and what kind of stuff do you do together?
We were totally involved because we're in the penalty. All my friends, a member of the staff, we were in the new group, we were in the Have. We could do arts and crafts and computers.
We were actually using reading rooms to access parts of the city that our guys hadn't accessed before. But the literary side of it, it gives people an opportunity to really read, themselves. It's the lack of confidence that they've had, maybe coming through school, or they haven't had the opportunity to read. With the reading rooms, because they're in a comfortable group and you have a facilitator that starts the reading, which relaxes everyone, you'll see other people will come forward.
It's been really good to kind of have the continuity with the group and see them build confidence and build skills as well. Like with the Now project, first time I facilitated with them, no one wanted to read aloud, no one really wanted to speak. And now I haven't read a poem with them in months. I mean, I personally haven't read it. They're all very eager to read, and you can kind of watch as they concretely become better readers and as they gain confidence. So that's been fantastic.
And what do you enjoy about taking part in groups like this? Coming out here today. What do you like about doing this?
It's really a good experience, and talking to meeting new friends and meeting everybody.